At first glance, when printing directly from Windows 8, it would seem that we don't have full access to the printer properties. For example, if we wanted to print a draft copy, which is a lower quality, maybe in black and white, where do we get to those printer properties to customize them? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. First, we'll go to the desktop by clicking the desktop tile to access our exercise files. Double-clicking that folder will open them up in File Explorer. Now, you can really work with any file you like here. I'm going to work with the Swatch JPEG file. And to print this, the shortcut is to right-click and choose Print from the pop-up menu. This we have seen. Print pictures. We can change our default printer, the paper size, the quality, the paper type that we're using. I'm going to go to plain paper, for example. But maybe I want to print a draft, so a lower quality copy in black and white. I don't see any of those options here. However, I do see an options link in the bottom right corner, so let's go there. You're first going to see a couple of checkboxes. Sharpening is turned on automatically, so whenever you go to print, if there are issues with the photo or the file, it will get sharpened. If you don't like that, you can turn it off by deselecting the checkbox. Also, you're only going to see options that are compatible with your selected printer, which is why your options may look different than mine. I'm going to leave that on. I don't need to see all of the options that don't apply to my printer. Now we're going to get into some of the customizable printer properties by going to, there it is, the link, Printer Properties. Give it a click. These are the properties we typically access from other programs. With printing shortcuts selected, you're going to see a number of shortcuts listed here that will change the settings that we see on the right-hand side. Just a little bit of a head start. For example, if we're doing photo printing borderless and select that, you can see what happens to the paper size. It's changed. The paper type is changed. The quality set to best, etc. If I have two-sided printing I need to do, I can go to that shortcut. And you can see some of the changes that happen over here, like printing on both sides set to manually. That's for my particular printer. Let's go to General Everyday Printing. You can see now printing on both sides is turned off. But if I want to change things like the quality, which is set to normal, I just click the drop down and I want to do a fast draft. It's going to use less ink. Also, this little thumbnail tells me a little bit about what's going to happen. It's going to be in color. I can see by the colors here. And if I want to change that to black and white, well, I don't see anything here, but there is a color tab up top. Give that a click, and we'll change it to print in grayscale. Look what happens to our thumbnail now. We can also adjust the quality from here to choose black ink only. This is important because if you leave it at high quality, you might actually be using ink from the color cartridge to create the grayscale image. And if you only need the black ink and you only want to use the black ink, it is a draft, go there to save yourself some color ink. So when we click OK, we've then changed those properties and we're back ready to print. And you'll see some changes maybe on your screen. Now you may not see a preview of the way it's going to print unless you click that checkbox, but you can always go back and make changes to those customized settings. When you have what you want, you're ready to print. Clicking the print button will send it off to your printer using those settings. Let's just click Cancel, and we'll close up File Explorer and go back to our Start screen by pressing the Windows key on your keyboard. So that's a quick look at how you access those customizable printer options available to you from most other programs, but doing it directly from Windows 8.